What up, guys? In this video, I hope you all can hear with the music, but in this video I want to talk about why I believe, or why my goals in life tend to be more abstract rather than like concrete. And I think there's a big difference between like these types of goal setting, and I almost tempted to say that I believe that having abstract goals actually is more practically helpful for the world and for yourself than having concrete goals. So I define concrete goals as like numerical or like accomplishment based. For example, like get a degree, a college degree, get this certain job, get this income. But more abstract goals would be like be happy, be healthy, be emotionally intelligent, like be a good communicator, be a good friend, be a good dating partner. I think that these things matter a lot more because what's going on inside of yourself is truly what's going to affect your life. So understanding if you're impatient, if you're angry, why are you angry? Like if you feel like you can't express yourself around certain people, or like if you feel like you have limitations in yourself, like trying to figure that out. And I think that the regular goal setting is good, but for me, I've let those things kind of lag behind. Like I went to college for 2 years, but I didn't go for my 4 years, and I'm not making minimum wage, but I don't make a lot of money, and I've kind of let those things lag behind, but I am working on it now. But I've always kind of worked just on myself, and I feel like if I got books, if I got access to knowledge, like even YouTubers or authors or podcasts, then I feel like I have my wealth right there. That's a lot of it. Like I remember being in college, there used to be these Korean ladies that would hand out free tea, and they were Christians, so they'd pray for you and stuff, and sometimes, or share about God, and I'd let them pray for me sometimes. But anyways, they asked me like what my plans are for the future for my career, and I said like I don't know. And they asked me what my goals were, and I said like I don't really have them. And I have goals, but I want to own a house, I want to own my own property and things like that. But my main goal is just better myself each day, like by reflecting on different situations. If I have a conversation with somebody, I'll reflect on the conversation, like what went well, what didn't, what made me feel insecure, how could the conversation have gone a different direction that would have been better. How could I leverage my communication skills to get more out of my interactions, and then like how can I feel better and be healthier. Like I'm focus on my diet each day, and like small things like those little abstract goals. You can't really put like a vent on it. It's not like I'm not trying to accomplish anything big with it. It's just a little bit at a time. And I think that I believe that everybody should prioritize those abstract goals over those other goals, because if you get good career and a good income, okay, that's great, but what's really important is what's going on inside of you. So you have to work on those things. You don't want to have money and good career, but you're not really happy and you're not healthy because you haven't built good habits. Not sleeping enough, not eating well, not exercising. You don't have good friendships, good connection. You struggle to communicate with other people. Those things matter a lot. So I try to work on myself. I have a therapist. But yeah, I do think income does matter, and I do believe that there's a lot you can do for your social status and stuff even without a high income. Like if you want to dress well, you can go to the Goodwill and there's good clothes there even for a low price. And um, but ultimately, yeah, I do want to raise my income, and I'm working on it. I've started a small business, and which is my own thing. Eventually, I hope to start some sort of business on this YouTube channel, like something that will benefit you guys and obviously help me make a living, and something that will benefit everybody. But I'm trying to think what that would be. But yeah. I guess that's the question, to think about both goals, your practical goals in life, like your career and finances, and there's also ways to put numbers on your more abstract goals, like health. You could go for BMI, body mass index, and happiness. Maybe you have some scale to write out your happiness, but I don't know. Something to think about. Abstract goals versus your practical goals. Alright, have a good night, guys. Peace out. Another note I want to give is that when you start to do more abstract goals, I think it can make it a lot more difficult to find a partner to date, and I think that can be one struggle. But finding people that are more relatable in that way, working on themselves, people that are just hungry to find the blind spots inside themselves, it's actually very rewarding. You find those people every now and again, but yeah, I guess I'm just sharing like a little bit about my struggle, that I think being someone that has these more abstract goals, just wanting to work on myself, it can be tough to find people you connect with, but when you do find those people, it means a lot. And yeah, alright.